7 relationship truths every woman in love must learn. So if you're a woman, again, you're giving permission in exchange for some valuable information. But the way that this valuable information is communicated, again, very advanced and very important what they're saying here. Let's try another one. 9 love lies guys tell. Now again, if you're a woman in the relationship mode, or if you're in a relationship with a man and maybe you're questioning it a little bit, you're probably going to want to find out what the 9 love lies guys tell happen to be. And you might be, again, willing to give up phone number, address, email address, etc. in exchange to find out what those 9 love lies are. So again, you could create this in the weight loss category. You know, the 9 weight loss lies that Weight Watchers won't even tell you, or something like that. You get the idea. It's creating a perception of, ooh, I'm going to get some secrets here. I'm going to get some really valuable stuff, and there's a little bit of entertainment value in this because this is telling me what people aren't revealing, what they're hiding, etc. So all sorts of different things that are internally going on in somebody's psychology when they're thinking about what you're telling them during the time that they're reading this headline. And this could be a Google ad for that matter as well. Finally, I'm going to share with you an important insight that will help you to get a sense of what will motivate your client, but also ultimately what will make them pony up some good amount of money for the services and products that you're providing. And this concept is called customer currency. So the measurable result that you are going to provide your client, that they really do want, what they really valuable, is equal to a certain currency. Let me put it a different way. It is a currency in and of itself. The measurable results you provide is a currency. It is worth money to your client. So let's translate that, for instance, into weight loss. Now, in weight loss, there are different currencies. There are pounds that someone could lose. That might be one valuable currency. There are inches off of the waist that you could lose. A certain amount of inches might be worth a certain amount of money. There is the way that somebody looks, or their shape that they can produce. That might be worth a certain currency as well. There are all sorts of different currencies, and you as a weight loss coach could probably list all the different currencies, all the different values that someone gets from just losing weight in general. Now, what you want to find is how your prospective clients and customers are measuring or are valuing the measurable results that you can provide them. What do they decide, and how do they measure the amount of results that they're going to get from you? Do they measure weight loss in pounds or inches? That's very important because you only have one chance to communicate this currency in the right way. So you want to be thinking about that as you're thinking about how you're going to communicate to your clients and customers in that Google ad and in your squeeze page as well, and figure out what their currency is. And by the way to do this is just survey them, ask them, talk to them, find out what they think. That's going to give you tremendous insight. And then once you find out what that currency is, figure out how much it's worth to them. And because they will have a direct translation between the pounds and the dollars that they'd be willing to spend per pound, or the inches off their waist and the dollars that they'd be willing to spend per inch. Whatever that measurable currency is for your client, figure out how much they'd be willing to pay for each unit of that currency, and then you know what the value is that you're providing to your client, to your customer. What is it worth is what you want to be asking. So I hope you got a lot out of Get Coaching Leads Tomorrow without ever leaving your home. And I really do hope that not only is this understandable and it makes sense, but that no matter what level of resistance or trepidation you have about getting rolling on the internet, that you just go out there and do it. It's a couple $100, it's a little bit of your time, and you'll get the ball rolling. And if you're working with a set of clients or a set of prospects that are really hungry for your services and that have an emotional need, you're going to find you're going to get some business very quickly if you use this process. So please leave a comment below on the blog and let me know what your questions or challenges are having to do with what we talked about here, and I'll answer them either in another comment or an email to you, or maybe even another video as well. And I hope that in addition to that, that you watch some of the other videos on the blog, because I'm going to be putting lots of new videos up within the next couple months. And there's a lot more follow-up where this came from that you want to learn, the really deep stuff that we get to, that some of which I ultimately only share in our coaches training. So I hope to talk to you soon.